Here in Brookhaven, everything costs strength. If you're weak, your house is going to be very bad. And if you're strong, your house is going to be very good. Absolutely everything costs strength. To buy even a car, you need strength. I know this seems bad, and this really is terrible. I really wish the city were different, and you didn't need strength to be rich. I hate this civilization. Now a friend of mine is arriving here. He drives a limousine, so now I'm coming here to talk to him. And man, I need a ride. I simply want to go to the gym. Can you do this for free? And from what it looks like, this costs 1 strength. Are you serious that you're charging your own friend an amount of strength to take me to the gym? He said, sorry, I'll take you there for free. Good thing you changed your mind. So he went back to his limousine, and now I'm coming here too. And I'm very happy because my friend changed his mind. Now we're going here to the gym. This is going to be very good. But you can see that there's a helicopter arriving here, and this guy is very rich. For you to have a helicopter, you have to be very rich. And now he's landing here, and he's literally one of the richest people of all. And now he's going over there to the gym. I really have to talk to this guy to see how he got so much strength. Big, thank you very much for the ride. Now I'm getting out, and you really helped me so much. So he's leaving here to do his things and also to gain a little strength. There are 2 ways to gain strength in the city. The first way is the most obvious of all. You can train here in the city to gain more strength. Now the second way to gain strength, it's a little different. You can simply work in the city to gain strength, and if you work a lot, you start gaining muscle. But now I'm coming here to train because I simply hate working. I'm never going to work in my life. I'd rather train all day than work even 1 single day. But now I'm running a lot, and this guy is also training here. I wonder how he has so much strength. He really has a lot of muscles. I don't know how he got this. Now he stopped running, and he's looking here in my direction. He said, do you really want to know what I do to be strong? Okay, I stopped running. Man, I really want to know this. This is my dream, and it looks like he's really going to tell me this. He said, train, eat a lot of food, and be healthy. Man, it can't just be that. There's something wrong happening here, because I already do all of that, and I'm not strong. And he doesn't know what's going wrong, so he went back to training. I think I'm going to start copying him, and I'm going to do the same workout that he's doing. A few hours have already passed, and finally he's leaving here. Now he's going to lift these dumbbells. So it's my turn to train in this part, but I'm having a lot of difficulty doing this. Man, this is much harder than it looks. And now I simply just fell on the floor. I don't know what's happening. I just woke up and I'm in an ambulance. And now I'm being taken here to the hospital. I have no idea what happened. All I know is that I'm not okay. And now he arrived here. I'm being taken here to the hospital. I don't know what happened to me. The only thing I remember is that I literally fell on the floor. So I'm being taken here. I hope everything here goes right. So now this doctor just arrived here and he's checking my heartbeats. From what it looks like, everything here is fine. My heartbeats literally are normal. So tell me what happened to me. He said, you trained too hard without having the strength for the workout. This doesn't make sense. Now it's even night already. I think I'm finally better. I can probably leave here. I want to see if the doctor is going to let me leave here. And from what it looks like, this costs this amount of strength. Even to be saved here in the hospital, I need to pay an amount of strength. And you can see that I have this amount of strength. Man, this is literally everything I have. So I just gave this to him. Now I'm really very weak. I lost the little strength I had. I have no idea how I'm going to recover this, if there's even a way to recover this. So now I'm leaving here, and there's someone arriving here to pick me up, who is Bob's cousin. He literally just arrived here. Look, thank you very much for the help. You helped me so much. So we arrived here at my house, and how did you get so much strength? And now he started training. I tried to do this, and I literally felt sick. So there's something very wrong happening here. Either you're lying to me, or I'm training the wrong way. He said, it must be the second option. This simply can't be true. I'm sure you're lying to me. So he gave me this item so I can train by myself, but I'm having a lot of difficulty lifting this. Man, this is really very difficult. I even just fell on the floor. I'm very tired. Now I just woke up, and it's literally daytime already. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I'm remembering, and I literally fell on the floor after training. At least I'm okay, and that's what matters. I'm watching television, and Bob's cousin is launching several fireworks. Man, this is really very cool. I wanted to be there to see this up close. This looked really very cool, but now I'm leaving here to train. But I'm remembering that time I trained, I literally fainted on the floor. So I don't know if I should go back to training, taking into consideration that this is bad for me. Now I'm buying some clothes with the little amount of strength that I managed to get these last few days. Now it's night already. I'm at WX's house because I want to have dinner. I literally don't have any more strength. I know this seems very bad, but at this point I don't care about this anymore. I'm just happy to be here. And he's preparing a great meal. Seriously, this looks very good. He's literally a chef. Now our plate of food is ready, and I'm very excited to test this. Seriously, this food looks very good, and it smells very good. So I just ate a piece, and this is the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. This is really very good, and now I finished eating everything. Man, I've never felt so good in my life. He said, seriously, if you want, you can have lunch and dinner here whenever you want. Look, I accept this. So now finally I'm going back home. Great, I finally managed to come back here. I want to do a very important test. I'm trying to lift this weight, and I'm actually managing managing to lift this. Man, I can't believe that I'm really lifting this weight. I managed to lift a lot of weight. Even I wasn't expecting that I was going to be able to do this. Now we're on another day, and I'm trying to lift the last weight, and finally I did it. I really got a lot of strength. Now I'm finally leaving here. I'm much better than before. Now I have this amount of strength, which is really a lot. With this, I can even buy a new house already. So I'm going to have to choose one of these 4 houses. But unfortunately, I don't have many options. I think I'm going to choose this house. Now I just got a new house. This house is much better than it looks. I still have this amount of strength to spend on whatever I want. So now I'm changing the color here so that this becomes totally red. And now this is much more beautiful. My house even has a pool. It's a giant pool where I can even practice swimming. This is the beginning of a new phase of my life. So now my personal driver is arriving to pick me up. He came in front of my house. Now I'm arriving right here. And Big, now I can pay you. You don't need to do these trips for free anymore. Even he wants to know what I'm talking about. Now I'm stronger and I can finally pay you. So now we're going here to the front and we're going directly to the gym. I'm finally having a rich life. Even though I'm not very rich, I'm simply loving my life. And there's a lot of food in here, but I'm not going to eat any of this. Yesterday I ate at my friend's house. I think it's because of that I managed to get more strength, because for the first time I had a proper meal. And now Big just left here. So he came back here to the back because he wants his payment. Okay, I'm giving you your amount of strength. Perfect. I just sent this. Finally I have strength to spend. So Big just left here. So now finally I'm arriving here and I'm excited to start my workout, which will literally be my first workout at the gym. And you can see that Bob's cousin is already training here. But it's not only Bob's cousin who's training. There's another person back here who is giant. Man, I've never seen anyone his size. This is really impressive. Look at his size. Man, I thought this was impossible. But now he just stood up, and he's much bigger than me. Tell me how you got big like this. This is something I really want to know. He said, that's a secret. He's even laughing at me. One day I'm going to be like you, or even stronger. And he simply doesn't stop laughing. He really thinks this is a joke. I guarantee you that what I'm saying isn't a joke. I will eventually be better than you. But he grabbed these weights, and he's lifting this very quickly. Okay, I have to admit, this guy is very good at what he does. I probably won't be able to be like him, because he's on another level. But now I'm simply going to start running on the treadmill, which is the only thing I can do at the moment. It's very bad that I can only do this, but I'm going to do it anyway to gain as much strength as possible. Now it's a little later, and finally the giant is leaving. And now I want to test his workout, because I want to see if this really is difficult. So now I'm arriving here. I don't know if I should do this. Even Bob's cousin stood up. He said, don't try to lift this. It's too late already. I'm going to lift this, but I'm simply not managing to. Man, this is much heavier than it looks. And now I just fell on the floor because I don't have enough strength to lift this. And now again, I'm in the hospital. I hope I'm okay. He's checking my heartbeats, which literally are normal. But doctor, you don't need to say anything, because I already know exactly what happened. I went past my limits in my workout, and he even agreed. But there's a very big problem. I'm starting to run out of strength. When I went to lift that weight and I couldn't, I lost an amount of strength. And now I have really very little strength. This is much worse than it looks. Now I don't know what to do anymore. So we're already on another day, and now finally I can leave here. My personal driver is arriving, but unfortunately I don't have money to pay him. Big, it's better for you to leave here. I'm literally out of strength. I won't be able to pay you. So he just got out of his car. He said, I'll take you for free. Okay, this is really very good. I'm very happy that you're helping me. So now I'm arriving here, and I'm being taken here to my house. He's really helping me so much. So we're going up here, and now finally we're arriving here at the red house. Look, thank you very much for the help. Big is helping me so much, but Big isn't the only person who's helping me. Now it's night already, and I'm coming here to WX's house. He's helping me with the food. Now he's preparing the next food. The foods that he makes are simply incredible, and they help me get very strong. Now I'm coming here to the table, and he's bringing this plate of food. This smells very good, and I think it's really very good. So now I'm going to start eating this. I already grabbed this piece of food, and this is very good. And now I already finished my food. This is definitely one of the best things I've ever eaten. He's the best cook I've ever met. Now we're already on another day, and now I just woke up, and I'm ready for another day of training. But today my goal is to get a lot of strength. I'm not going to leave the gym until I get 100 strength. This is simply my goal. You can see that I only have this amount of strength, which is really very little. And now I'm here waiting for Big. So finally he's arriving here, and something happened to his car. Man, I don't know what happened, but there's definitely something wrong happening here. Now Big just got out of here. He said, someone stepped on my car and broke it. I think, unfortunately, I know who you're talking about now. Big is going to take me to the gym, and his car is completely broken. This is very bad. I didn't want this to have happened to him, because he's a very good person, and he doesn't deserve what happened to him. Now I'm coming here to the gym, and I'm probably going to find the guy who did this. It was definitely this giant, because he's the only giant person who's here, and he can step on cars. Now he just stood up, and he's even laughing here. You can't go around stepping on other people's cars. Just imagine if someone did that to you. He said, there's nobody bigger than me. You have to be kidding me, right? You can't do this to me. And now he's laughing a lot, and he simply went back to training. I want to one day be bigger than him, and then I'm going to step on his car, just like he did with Big's vehicle. But I'm not going to get discouraged. Actually, I'm coming here to train, even if it's the last thing I do. But now I'm lifting these weights, and I'm not having difficulties. Actually, I'm calmly lifting these weights. This is really very easy. Now he's coming here to train, and he's going to lift these giant weights, and I'm coming here to the place where he was training, and I'm going to do 2 workouts at the same time. This way I'm going to gain a lot of strength. Thanks to the meal that WX gave me, I'm having enough strength to train all of this. this. Now it's a little later. I'm a little tired of training. Now even this guy arrived here, and he's impressed with my workout. He said, "You're really determined to win." I know that. Now he's going over there to train, and I really want to be better than that guy. But now I'm tired of training, and I want to check how much strength I got. Okay, this is much more than I expected. Now I'm one of the strongest people of all. It's time for me to finally change houses. So I just left here. We're on another day. I'm checking the houses that I can buy, but I think it's already very obvious which house I'm going to buy here. I'm literally going to buy the castle, and now I'm finally arriving at my new house, which is literally a giant castle, and Big's car was finally fixed, and he can go back to working with me. But I'm not going to let them destroy his car again. Actually, I'm going to train a lot to be able to defend his car. And now finally he's arriving here at my castle. Now Big just arrived here very quickly, so he just came closer. He said, "You don't need to get revenge on that guy. This is my decision. I really want to get revenge for what that guy did to you. He literally destroyed your car. I'm not going to let him leave here without suffering the consequences. So I just arrived at my castle. Here's going to be perfect for me to live and have an incredible life. But I want to literally build a gym. And now even Big just arrived here, and he's leaning here on the wall. But I'm going to start building the gym. For this, I'm going to have to go up here. I'm going to have to go up here through this ladder. Now I just arrived up here. I can build the gym right in this part. Or maybe I can build it back here. Here is probably a much better place. I think here is a great place to make the gym. And now I'm literally building the biggest gym of all. I want this to be a reference in the city so that everyone wants to train here. But I'm only going to let the good people train here with me. Now it's a little later, and I've been training for more than 10 hours because I want to get much more strength than that guy. And now Big just arrived here. He said, "Can I train with you?" But of course you can. Come train here, and you can invite our friends. And now he got very happy. Now he's coming here to train. So he's training exactly here. He's training a lot. I'm going to continue training here because this is really going to be very important. Now we're already on another day, and I already got this amount of strength. Man, this really is a lot. And I increased in size. Now this friend of mine just arrived here, and now he's coming here to train. And one more friend of mine just arrived. And now Bob's cousin is training here. He's boxing. But I think now I can finally get revenge on that guy who destroyed Big's car. Now he's training a lot, and he's finally leaving here, and I'm literally destroying his car. He's never going to mess with Big again. So he just arrived here, and now he got very scared. He said, "Are you doing this just because I destroyed Big's car?" That's the exact reason. I don't know how he can say this so naturally. He literally destroyed Big's car, and he doesn't regret it. I'm a police officer here in Brookhaven. I basically arrest criminals, but unfortunately, I'm one of the worst police officers of all. So much so that this police officer is looking at me, and he's even laughing at me because he thinks I'm really bad. He said, "That's not the only thing. So, what else happened for you to be laughing at me? Seriously, this doesn't make much sense." He said, "You'll never level up." Dude, you didn't need to say that. You could have stayed quiet, and everything would have been fine. But he decided to come here and bother me, and he got what he wanted. Because now I'm really sad, since I'll probably never level up. I'm checking the police officer levels, and you can see that, in the city, there are 5 levels. I'm literally at the worst one of all, which is level 1. I don't know if one day I'll be able to get better at this. Honestly, I don't think so, because this is the police officer's car, and this one is my car, and you can see that it's pretty destroyed. It's missing a tire, and it's really dirty. I simply hate all of this. Now, a few hours have passed, and there's a car coming here at high speed. I was just watching this, but I think now I'm going to have to act, and I'm going to have to chase this criminal. Dude, you can't get out of here, but unfortunately, his car is really fast. Dude, I won't be able to catch up to him. He's really fast, and the worst part is that this criminal is wanted by the police. If I managed to arrest him, I'd probably be able to level up. But now, he's already escaped from here. I have no idea where he is. Dude, I'll never be able to improve. You can see that he's already driving up ahead. Dude, my situation is simply horrible. I can't arrest criminals who are important. Actually, the only people I arrest are basically noobs who don't know how to play the game properly. So, a few hours have passed. Bobby's cousin is coming up ahead, and he went over the speed limit. Dude, you can't speed like that. Now, I'm coming after him. You have to stop this vehicle, or you're going to be arrested. So, he finally stopped, and now I'm going to have to fine him. Dude, I hate having to do this, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to fine you. But now, he got out of his vehicle. Dude, it would have been better to remain inside your vehicle. Tell me what you want to say. He said, "I can help you, as long as you don't fine me." Dude, I don't know if you can really help me, so I don't accept your help. But now, this police officer is coming up ahead, and he's coming toward me. Dude, why is he coming here? I really didn't understand. But now he got out of the car, and he's laughing at me again. This police officer is simply the worst person of all. He keeps laughing at me, just because I have a low level. And now, he got back into the police car, and he just left to do his things. Bobby's cousin, I accept your help. And now he became really happy. But if you can't help me, I'm going to fine you anyway. So, he's going to take my car, and he's going over here to modify it. I don't know if he'll be able to improve my car, but I'm going to trust Bobby's cousin, which is something I never thought I'd say. A few hours have passed, and I'm currently at the amusement park, and I'm waiting for Bobby's cousin to finish my car. But dude, I think he's going to take quite a while. It's no wonder I'm at this amusement park. Now, I'm going down here, and after many hours, I finally got here. Dude, I'm really tired, but I'm finally receiving a call. Okay, now I'm checking what call I'm receiving, and it's from exactly the person I was waiting for. 4, who's Bobby's cousin. Dude, what do you have to say? He said, your car is fixed. Okay, I'm running over here to see this. I'm really excited to see my customized car, but now this car arrived here. Okay, I stopped walking. I'm a little scared, because it's exactly the biggest criminal in the city. I don't know if one day I'll be able to arrest him, because he's really powerful. But now he just arrived here, and he wants me to get into his car. Dude, my situation is worse than it looks. Now, I'm being taken up ahead by the criminal. I don't know what he's doing, but he's taking me up ahead. I literally don't know where we're going. I should be picking up my car at this exact moment, but now he stopped right here. And now, he handed me this box. Okay, I just grabbed this. I can't even arrest him, because he's armed. I literally can't do anything. But now I'm wearing this hat. I don't know exactly why I'm wearing this, but he's taking me up ahead. I think he has some evil plan to get revenge on me. So, we arrived here at the bank. He said, I want you to rob the bank, but I can't do that. This is absurd. But now he's holding this gun. I think unfortunately, I'm going to have to do this. Now I'm arriving right here, and I'm armed. And for some reason, he's recording me. I think he wants to make me go to jail. Look, this is a robbery. Now he even became scared. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to take this money. Now, I just grabbed this, and I'm getting out of here. Look, I did everything you asked. He said, if you ever try to arrest me, I'll show this video to the police officers, and you'll go to jail. Seriously, was that your plan from the beginning? This criminal is very smart. Maybe that's why he's managing to commit so many crimes without being arrested. So now, he brought me right here. Look, thank you. At least he brought me back, and now he just went up here and escaped from here. Now I removed this mask, and I'm coming here to get my car. I'm disappointed in myself. Now, Bobby's cousin is looking over here, and my car is finally ready. I'm really excited to see this. So now, he just got in here, and this platform is going down here. I'm excited to see the speed of this car, and it looks very different. Dude, this must be one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen. It has very different wheels, and now I want to test its speed. I don't know what its maximum speed is. I also didn't understand why you're in the back seat, but I think now I finally understand. Seriously, did you put nitro in the car? Okay, now I'm testing the maximum speed, and this car is very fast. Dude, I've never seen anything this fast. The work you did turned out amazing, and I guarantee that you'll never be arrested in your life, because I'll always find a way to get you out. So now, it's a little later, and I'm currently eating here. I simply love this restaurant, but I'm receiving a call. Bobby's cousin, why are you calling me at this hour? And what are you doing in prison? He said, I was arrested. Dude, this can only be a joke, right? The first thing he did was simply get arrested. And now, I'm going to have to get Bobby's cousin out, because that's part of our agreement. So, I'm arriving up ahead. Dude, he shouldn't have done that. Now I'm arriving right here to talk to this police officer. Look, I know Bobby's cousin was arrested for committing crimes, but I think the punishment was too severe. He doesn't deserve to be arrested because of that. So, this police officer stood up. He said, he came here and shouted 67. Do you really think it wasn't too severe? Seriously, did Bobby's cousin do that? Honestly, I shouldn't even be surprised, because he really does this kind of thing. But now I'm going to get him out of here. Even though he committed crimes, I don't think he deserves to be arrested. So, now I just got him out, and he became really happy. I just ask that you don't do that again. You almost got me into a very big problem. So now, I'm getting out of here. I'm very angry with Bobby's cousin. He could have simply stayed quiet and not shouted, but he decided to shout and get me into trouble. So, I just arrived here, and I'm going to take you home. So now, I'm arriving here in the neighborhood, but a motorcycle passed by here very quickly. I'm going to have to chase this motorcycle, because he's clearly over the speed limit. But where do you live? Dude, I'm trying to find your house, but I can't find it. So, he finally went here to his house. He lives in a very normal house. I know it's weird to say this, but I expected him to live in a very weird house. Now, I'm coming back here to go after that motorcycle, which is very fast, and the nitro in the car made it very fast. So much so that, by accident, I drove right past it. This car is so fast that, by accident, I drove right past it. This is simply incredible. And you can see that this motorcycle is up ahead, and I'm already going after him. Dude, I'm sorry, but you won't be able to escape. I'm much faster than you think. He's even doing a wheelie on the motorcycle. But dude, there's no point in you doing that, because the police officer who's behind you is the best police officer of all, and you'll never be able to escape from me. Okay, now I'm stopping his motorcycle. I think this finally worked. And now get out with your hands up. So finally, he raised his hands, and you can see that he's not happy at all. Actually, he's really angry. Dude, you committed crimes. What did you expect was going to happen? So, he was arrested here, and now, I'm coming up ahead to take him to prison. He said, is that Nitro in front of you? Yes, what's in front of me is Nitro, and he definitely wasn't expecting that. Dude, I'm a great police officer. If you didn't know that, now you know. But now there's a van passing by here, and this van is very fast. Okay, I'm going after him. I can't let him get out of here in any way. So, I'm coming after him here, and now he just jumped over this mountain. So, I just jumped here too, and luckily, I landed upright. But, unfortunately for me, he's already very far away. But that won't be a problem for me. Actually, I'm following him, even though he's very far away. Okay, now I'm going up ahead this way. I simply can't lose sight of him. You can see that he's right here, and now he's going up this mountain. But dude, now it's over for you. But now he just jumped over this ramp, and I jumped here too. You won't escape from here that quickly. I simply won't let you escape. So now, I'm going after him here, and now he just jumped over this ramp. ramp. So, I jumped here too, and now I'm closer to him than ever. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Chasing them is actually pretty fun. Now we just jumped here, but you shouldn't jump over this ramp. Now he jumped and flipped his car over, and his van is completely destroyed. Look, I need you to put your hands up, and you're going to jail for all the crimes you committed. He said he's escaping, but what are you talking about? From what I can see, this guy is escaping from here. Okay, I can't believe this. Dude, you have to stop. You can't escape from here. Now he's slower, and you're under arrest. You won't be able to escape from me. So finally, he stopped. What you did was terrible. I think that criminal just escaped from there. You can see that he's not here anymore. All of this happened because this guy tried to escape. I'm going to make sure you stay in prison for much longer because of what you did. Seriously, that was unforgivable. I just lost sight of that criminal because you tried to escape from me, but I'm going to get revenge on him in the worst way possible. I'm going to make sure he stays in prison for much longer because of what he did. So, now I'm going up ahead this way, and I even arrived here drifting because I'm really good at drifting. So, now I'm going to park my car right here. And now, you're going to jail for all the crimes you committed. Great, he's being taken away. You're going to stay in jail for an entire year. And he even got scared. Just know that your actions have consequences. You made that criminal escape from me, and now you're going to pay for what you did. Now, I'm leaving here, and now it's a little later. And now I'm going up ahead to check if that van is still here. Great, I just arrived here, and it looks like that van has already left. It was exactly here, and now it isn't here anymore. I'm sure he recovered the van, and now he's committing crimes around the city again. All of this because that guy tried to escape from me. I'm going to find a way to locate this guy, even if it's the last thing I do. So, I just arrived here, and now I'm coming inside to watch all the cameras. And the funniest part is that this police officer doesn't laugh at me anymore, since my level is much higher than his. I'm checking what level I'm at, and you can see that I'm at level 4. That's really a lot. I leveled up many times, without even realizing that I was leveling up. I can already have police cars like this one, but I simply refuse all of them, because my car alone is enough for me to arrest the criminals. It's literally the fastest car of all. Now, I'm checking here, and that van just appeared on the camera. Dude, this is a perfect chance for me to arrest him. Now I'm going after him as fast as possible. Dude, I won't let you escape. I'm going after you. And you can see that his van is pretty destroyed. He tried to fix it, but there are things that are impossible to fix. And now I'm going after him as fast as possible. This time you won't escape. I won't let you escape from me. Now, he's turning right here, and I passed him. Dude, you have to stop your car. But unfortunately, I don't think he's going to stop. Actually, he's going to keep escaping. So, I'm going after him here, as fast as possible. We're in a high-speed chase. Now he turned right, and I'm coming here too. But now he just flipped his car over. That was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Dude, it's the second time you flipped your car over. I'm starting to think this is on purpose, because I don't know how you managed to flip your car over so many times. And now, he's going to jail for all the crimes he committed, and I won't let you escape. So now, we're going up ahead. I'm following him until the very last second so he doesn't escape. Great, now I'm here in the police car, and let's go to prison, because you're going to pay for what you did. So, I'm finally arriving here, and I'm coming at maximum speed. He said, before taking me to jail, can you show me the maximum speed of this car? I'm going to grant your request, only because I want to speed up my car. I'm not doing this because you asked. But now, there's a car coming here very quickly, and now he just jumped over this ramp. Okay, I have to chase this criminal. I can't let him get out of here. You can see that he's up ahead. And now, I'm coming here too, and he simply jumped over this ramp. Dude, I won't let you escape. Even if you try, I won't let you escape. And now I'm demonstrating the speed of this car. Now he flipped his car over, but he landed upright. Dude, he did an incredible stunt. It's much more interesting to chase this criminal than the previous criminal, because this criminal really knows how to drive. He's coming up ahead, and he simply won't stop speeding. His car is really good. Now, he's turning here, and I almost flipped my car over. Now let's jump over this ramp, but you won't escape, and by accident, I flipped my car over. Okay, this isn't very good. Now, he came closer, and now he's laughing at me, and he simply just left here. Dude, my situation is worse than it looks. Now this criminal escaped, and my car is completely flipped over. So, a few hours passed, and I managed to get my car back to normal. But you won't tell them what happened, and in return, I'll keep you in jail for less time. So, we just arrived right here. I want to see if he's going to tell this police officer what happened. But luckily, he didn't tell him. That's really good, because if he finds out that I flipped my car over, I could lose my job. Now he's going to have to go in here, and because of your good behavior, you're going to stay in jail for only 1 day. It was supposed to be several months, but I'm going to be more lenient. But now I have to arrest the other criminals. So, I'm going to get my police car, and I have to find that criminal who has a red car. But it wasn't that hard to find him, since he appeared behind me. So now, I'm going after him. I won't let you escape. Now, he's really going to jail, because he laughed at me. I got revenge on everyone who was laughing at me. Now, he's literally in the middle of nowhere. Now he crashed into my car, and flipped his car over. I think he's starting to get a little nervous, because he can't escape from me. For some reason, he's going to jump over this ramp again. He isn't very smart. Dude, you won't won't escape from me just by jumping over the ramps. And now he flipped over. His car is completely destroyed. And now I'm the one laughing at him. The condition of his car is much worse than mine. Now he got out of here and just fell to the ground. And now he's being arrested for the crimes he committed. But now I'm going up ahead. But I'm seeing a familiar car up ahead. It's exactly that criminal I was chasing at the beginning of the video. I have to go after him. Now, I really can't let him escape. So, now I'm going here. But he's really fast and he just jumped over this ramp. But I jumped here too and landed down here. But now he's going straight. I thought he had jumped over the ramp, but I was completely wrong. Now I'm speeding here and I'm going to have to predict his path. I believe he's coming here to the neighborhood and I was actually right. He arrived here and now he just passed by here. I'm going after him. Dude, you won't be able to escape from me. So, I'm coming here at maximum speed. He's also speeding a lot, but my car is at the same speed as his and he simply flipped his car over. This is the most important criminal in the city. And now finally, he's being arrested. But now he got out of here and now he simply started dancing. Dude, why are you doing this? I really don't understand what he's doing. But right when he was about to be arrested, he started dancing like this. He said, "You're going to be arrested for the crimes you committed." Actually, that's not exactly what's going to happen. Now he was arrested here and I was forgiven for the crimes I committed. I'm finally coming downstairs because I want to watch some television. Now I'm finally watching it, but this soldier appeared here. It's pretty rare for him to appear on TV. He said there will be natural disasters in the city. Keep an eye on the TV to find out what the next one will be. But what is he talking about? It doesn't make sense for there to be natural disasters in the city. After all, the city is perfect. Everyone here has their houses or even farms. If there's a natural disaster in the city, it could really destroy everything. I hope this soldier is just joking because if this is serious, it's going to be a very big problem. Now it's already a little later. I'm currently making food, but Big left his house. I'm almost sure he's coming to my house. So he just arrived here and I'm making food. He said, "I smelled the food." Seriously, did you come here just because you smelled the food? Okay, now I'm going to finish making this. It was actually good that he came here because otherwise there would be food left over. So now I'm coming over here with my plate of food. I'm going to leave my plate of food right here and I'm going to leave his plate of food right in this part. And now we're going to have dinner, but we have to eat at the same time. There's only one problem. He didn't even wait. Okay, since you didn't wait, I'm also going to start eating. But Big, do you think it's true that there are going to be natural disasters in the city? And now he's even laughing. But I'm serious because this even appeared on television. Now he came closer. He said, "It's obvious that it's a lie. They just want to scare you." But it was literally a soldier who said that. I don't think he would lie for any reason. But now Big just left here and now he's going back to his house. He really didn't care about what I said. He doesn't think there's going to be a natural disaster in the city. I hope he's right. I also hope there isn't a natural disaster because if there is, it's going to be a very big problem. But now I'm finally sleeping. So we're already on another day. And now I just got up, but I'm very hot. I really don't know what's happening, but I'm feeling extreme heat. And now I have to come over here to the air conditioner. I feel like everything here is melting. Man, I have to get something to drink. Okay, there's ice cream here. This is going to help cool down my body, but I really don't know what's happening. Could today's natural disaster be the heat? Now I want to watch television to finally understand what's really happening here. And for the first time, I'm seeing the soldier without his mask. It's probably so hot that he had to take it off. He said, "Today's natural disaster will be extreme heat. Tomorrow there will be a different one." Okay, this is very bad. I'm definitely going to have to make a lot of changes to my house. Now I'm coming outside and opening these two doors, but now I activated the pool and I'm relaxing here in the extreme heat. But this water looks really good. So now I'm coming over here to swim, but it's very hot. Man, I have to get out of here. Man, this water is burning. I've never seen anything like this. I urgently need to cool myself down, or I could even get sick. So now I'm coming over here to my car. At least it has air conditioning, and this is really good. I feel good inside this car. And now Big just came out of there, and he's wearing these clothes. I think I'm going to copy Big. I'm coming over here to buy some clothes, and Bob's cousin just appeared. From what it looks like, he's coming here too, and he has a really good car, but my car is much faster, so much that I'm getting here way before Bob's cousin, and now he arrived right behind me. Bob's cousin, are you also very hot? And now he agreed, so we have to buy new clothes, and unfortunately, I'm sweating again. I have to buy these clothes urgently. Now I look like this. I think I'm going to feel less hot now, and Bob's cousin ended up looking exactly like this, and now we're going back to our cars, but his car is very weird. To this day, I still don't really know why he has this car. He has one of the most beautiful cars of all, but he ruined everything. The modifications he made to the car made it very ugly, but now I'm coming over here to modify my vehicle. I want it to be really beautiful, and I also want it to be more beautiful than Bob's cousin's car. Seriously, he completely ruined his car, and he's simply drifting. He's completely crazy. Now I'm going to change the color of this vehicle. I want it to have a very eye-catching color, but I don't want it to be exaggerated, so this car is finally coming down here, and I made it much more beautiful. This must be one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen. I want to know what you think about it. I can't believe he's farming aura. Now Bob's cousin came closer, and apparently he liked it, so he's going back to his car, but he just fell to the ground. Man, what could have just happened? I'm coming over here to talk to Bob's cousin, but the ground is simply burning. Okay, I'm jumping here because it's very hot. Man, this is really burning. But now I'm carrying Bob's cousin, and I'm coming over here to my car. Now I have to go to the hospital urgently. Now I'm rushing to the hospital because I have to save my friend. And now I'm going to drift right here to get there faster. Now I'm carrying Bob's cousin, and I'm jumping because the ground is very hot. And now I finally got here. It's a little cooler here. Doctor, I need help. My friend passed out on the ground. Now she's checking what's wrong with my friend? I just hope it isn't anything serious. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for the results. Now the doctor is finally coming back. It didn't take long, but she already has the results. She said he has explosive diarrhea. But what are you talking about? I'm sure he didn't get sick because of that. So she came closer. She said, oh, besides that, he got sick because of the extreme heat. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So Bob's cousin is finally coming over here. I didn't know you had those things, and he doesn't even know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's better for me to stay quiet and not tell him what I know. So he finally got back in the car, and now I'm going back home. But first, he has to get his car, which is practically abandoned. So now he's coming over here to modify this car. He isn't the best driver of all. Now this platform is going up. Man, it shouldn't be working like this. Your car is literally going to flip over. He really is the craziest person of all. So now this platform is coming back down. I can't believe Bob's cousin managed to make his car look good. But on the other hand, his car is completely stuck. So he's finally coming over here. And now I'm proud to say that this is my friend, but he's crashing into my car. Now I want to race against him because his car looks really good. It's very weird that he made a good-looking car, but now I finally got here, and you'd better go at maximum speed because this will be the most important race of all. I'm even using the car's nitro to show him that I'm very good. My car is really fast, and I'm ready to beat you. So now the race finally started. I'm already going ahead, but now I'm going to use the nitro to fly forward very quickly, and now I flipped my car over, but I landed on my feet, although I can't say the same thing about him. Now I just reached the finish line, but I'm going to have to go get Bob's cousin because his situation isn't very good. But now there's a police officer coming over here. This is terrible. He arrived next to Bob's cousin, and from what it looks like, Bob's cousin is going to be arrested. He just crawled away from here, and he's already being arrested by this police officer. Now he's being taken away in the police car. His situation is worse than it looks. I can't believe I watched all of this happen and couldn't do anything. And now his car is completely flipped over. All of this was my fault. If we hadn't taken part in this race, none of this would have happened. Bob's cousin wouldn't be locked up in this prison. I don't know how long he's going to stay here. The only thing I know is that he's going to be locked up here for a long time because this police officer is hardly going to release Bob's cousin. Now I'm going up ahead. But what is that I just saw? Okay, I came back here, and there's a guy selling balloons for this amount of money. Man, don't you think this is way too expensive? So now he came closer. He said, if you don't have money for a balloon, don't complain. Man, that sounds like a challenge. Now I'm going to want to buy a balloon. So I'm coming over here with this money to prove to him that I have money. So here's your money, and now I want my balloon. Now he's laughing. I think I just fell into his trap. He said I didn't have money, so I would prove that I had money and eventually buy one of his balloons. I literally fell into his trap. Okay, I want my money back, so I'm coming back here. I'm going to ask him to give all of it back to me, but from what it looks like, he isn't here anymore. He simply disappeared. I'm going back home, and I'm very sad. I can't believe I fell into the trap like that. But why is this guy protecting his house? That really doesn't make sense. Later, I'm going to have to ask him about that. But now I just got back home, and I already have a special visitor. Big, what are you doing here? But now I came over next to him. The extreme heat in the city is starting to pass. I hope this is the last natural disaster in the city. He said, tomorrow it's going to be very cold. But is it really going to be that cold? He stood up here and even agreed. I think you're exaggerating. It's not going to be as cold as you think. He said, I'm serious. It's good to buy warm clothes. I only have one question. Why am I here? Man, let's go back to our chair. I don't know how I got so far away. Now it's already nighttime, and I'm sure Big is exaggerating. It's not going to be as cold as he's saying. But now it's already nighttime, and it's starting to get a little cold. The extreme heat that was in the city is no longer here, and that's very good. At least now everything is going to go back to normal. Now he went into the bathroom, and he just came out looking like this. He's really prepared for the cold, but I'm sure he's exaggerating. It's not going to be as cold as he thinks. He definitely exaggerated a lot, but I still feel very sorry for Bob's cousin, who's still locked up here. I don't know when he's going to get out of prison. I just hope it doesn't take too long, because I was partly responsible for him getting arrested. Now I'm finally going upstairs to sleep for a while, so we're already on another day. I just woke up, but I'm freezing. Man, it's really cold. I don't know what to do. I don't have warm clothes, so now I'm going downstairs, but it's so cold that when I breathe, this smoke comes out. That means it's really freezing. Man, I urgently need to buy warm clothes. And Big was definitely very smart to prepare for this. I'm the only one who made a big mistake with what I did, but now I'm coming outside, and it's even colder out here. Man, it's freezing. Now I'm turning on the heater in my car, and now I'm a little warmer. That's very good. At least now I can drive better, and I also won't have health problems. At least I hope I won't. So now I'm coming over here, but my car is sliding a lot because of the snow. Man, I can't drive properly. I know it looks like I'm drifting, but the truth is that I can't drive. I'm trying to go up ahead, but it's very difficult. Now I'm coming over here to the clothing store, and I'm turning like this. And now I have to buy some clothes. I have to buy clothes that are very warm so they can keep me very warm. Now I'm coming over here to change my clothes. Now I'm leaving here, and I look like this. I know I look weird, but I'm very warm. That's what matters. So I'm coming over here to pay my bill, and it's this minion who works here. He's very cute, so I'm finally paying the money, and I bought more clothes besides these. The clothes inside this box are for Bob's cousin. He's locked up here, and at the moment he can't buy clothes, so I'm going to have to help him. But my car is sliding a lot. Now I'm finally arriving at the police station. I'm turning left here, but it's very difficult to drive. I want to see if the police officer will let me give these clothes to him. him. Okay, I'm going to leave my car in the middle of nowhere because I don't think that's a problem. I really don't have time to park. So now I'm coming over here with this box. Officer, I have to deliver this to Bob's cousin. He must definitely be cold, and I'm literally the only person who can help him, and it looks like he allowed it. Man, that's really good. Now he's coming over here to open the door. This police officer, even though he's a little crazy, is very good because he's helping me. So he just opened this door, and Bob's cousin, I have this box for you, and there are a lot of clothes in there. You can tell that he's very cold. No wonder he's blue. And now he looks like this. He's much better, and now he's going to be able to survive the cold. My mission is already complete. So now he closed this door, and this police officer is leaving with me. So I'm going up ahead. My mission is complete. But man, I'm a little afraid of what the next natural disaster will be. I just hope it isn't anything serious, because if it's something serious, that's going to be very bad. Now I'm finally going back home, but my car is sliding a lot, and there's a truck coming over here at high speed, and it lost control. I have to get out of its way. Now he almost hit me. I can't believe he lost control in the snow, and now he crashed the truck. Everything that happened here was very strange. This truck is completely destroyed. Accidents like this, unfortunately, are normal. After all, it's snowing a lot. But like I said, I'm afraid of what tomorrow's natural disaster will be. And from what it looks like, Big is building a snowman. This is really cool. He's enjoying the snow in the city a lot. This snowman is really cool. But now I want to do this too. And after a few hours, I finished my snowman, and it's really cool. And now Big wants to take a picture. Look, you can take a picture. It's good for you to keep these memories for the future. Now he's recording his snowman, and he's also recording my snowman, which was just destroyed. Big, what did you do? You know it took me a long time to build the snowman, right? Now he's coming closer. He said it was an accident. Just wait a little while because I'm going to get a present. He's going to regret what he did to me. Now I grabbed this axe, and you better come here because you're going to pay for what you did. You simply destroyed my snowman, and I'm not going to let you leave here. Now it's already nighttime. I'm still chasing him. You're going to pay for what you did. But now he's going to the subway. I'm not going to let you escape. Now I just got here. I don't know which subway station he went to. I only know that I just got here, and now I'm going to find out where Big is. Actually, I just got back home, and you can see that he's right there. He's scared. I think I'm going to leave him alone. I know he destroyed my snowman, which took me hours to build, but I'm going to forgive him for what he did. So now we're on another day, and today is strangely normal. Everything is very good. So now I'm putting away my clothes. Now I'm finally leaving here, and man, there's something extremely wrong with the city. There should be natural disasters here every day, but today absolutely nothing is happening. So now I'm going downstairs to watch some television. Maybe this way I'll find out what's happening. So now I just turned on the television, and this soldier is very scared. Man, what could have happened? But now the signal is failing, and the television simply turned off. Man, what could have happened? The television simply turned off. That shouldn't have happened. So now I'm leaving here because I have to pick up Bob's cousin because he's finally getting out of prison. I have to find out what natural disaster is going to happen today because I still don't know. This is bothering me a lot. Now you can see that he's coming out of here. I'm very happy that you were released. I don't know what today's disaster is, but now we have to flip your car back over somehow. After all, it's overturned. How are we going to fix this vehicle? But I think I had an idea. Bob's cousin, you're going to have to get out of the car because this is a little dangerous. Now I'm taking his car up ahead like this. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I have to fix my friend's car. Now I'm taking it up ahead, and I have to somehow make this car flip over again. I think this will be the perfect place. So I just threw the car over here, and now it's back to normal. I fixed this car in the most unusual way possible. The method I used to flip the car back over was very strange, but at least it worked. Now we're going up ahead, and for some reason, it started raining. This probably shouldn't be a big deal. It's just rain. So he's arriving at his house because he lives in the middle of nowhere, and he's going back to his farm. So now I'm finally going back home. Seriously, is today's natural disaster just rain? This is the easiest natural disaster to survive. So now I'm going up here. So now I just got back home. But why is there a helicopter coming over here? Okay, this doesn't make much sense. It looks like there's something serious happening in the city. I must be the only one who doesn't know about it. I literally don't know what's happening, but now it's raining much harder, and the city is completely flooded. Okay, now I understand what's happening to the city. The biggest flood in the city is happening. This police officer is very scared, and he's stuck here in the middle of nowhere. So this helicopter came over here to simply rescue him, and now he just got into the helicopter, and he's being rescued, and they're looking for more people to rescue. But there's a very big problem. We're all safe because the houses in this neighborhood are very far away from the water, but Bob's cousin's house is literally in the water. Now I'm calling him, and Bob's cousin, you have to get out of there now because your house is going to be completely flooded, and he has no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, I have to save Bob's cousin before it's too late, but this will most likely ruin my car. After all, the city is flooded, and if I touch this water, my car will be completely damaged, and that will be irreversible. But now I just got here. I'm jumping so I don't touch this dirty water, and now I'm going down here. But you can see that water is leaking. There's literally water falling from the ceiling, and his house is slowly being flooded. How did he not notice this? Bob's cousin, you have to get out of there. Your house isn't safe anymore. I'm very lucky that he's following me, and believe me, actually, he believes anything. But now we have to use my car, which is still starting. Now he's trying to start his car, and he simply can't. His car isn't working anymore. So he had to get into my car, which, for now, is working. But now there's smoke coming out of my car, and man, it's going to break down at any moment. And now my car simply turned off. It isn't working anymore, and there's a lot of smoke coming out. This is really bad. But at least I saved Bob's cousin, who just grabbed this item and used it in my direction. Seriously, did you do that? Bob's cousin is very crazy. I'm just a baby here in Brookhaven, and back here are my two friends. Babe will never be adopted, and Bobby's cousin really likes to dance. It's actually pretty cool to stay here, but now this car is coming from up ahead. This is a little strange, because this car is a criminal's car. So, now he just arrived at the adoption center, and he's parking the car right here. This shouldn't be happening, because this guy is literally a criminal. They're all running away from here, or even hiding. Bobby's cousin isn't very well hidden. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to hide. He said, I'm going to adopt you, and you're going to be a criminal just like me. I can't become a criminal. That would literally be the worst thing of all. But now, he's carrying me, and he's taking me to his car. Now, we just got in here, and I don't think there's any turning back. I'm literally going to become a criminal, because my father is a criminal. I didn't want this to happen in any way, but unfortunately, I don't have a choice. Now it's later, and my father just gave me this box. This box had this hat, which basically protects my face. I don't think this is going to help me, because you can still see my hair, and also my shirt. He said, let's go to your first robbery. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. I can't commit my first robbery. I'm too young for this. But now he's coming back here. We're going to commit my first robbery, but I'm very afraid to do this because I've never done anything like this before, and it'll also be a path with no return because from the moment I do this, I won't be able to stop anymore. And now, he arrived here armed, and he's pointing this gun in this guy's direction. Now he even stood up, and now he raised his hands. But I don't know what to do. I definitely shouldn't be here. Now my father is looking at me. He said, take his money. I don't think I have a choice. Now, I'm coming over here, and I'm going to have to take this guy's money. Now he's looking at me and said, you're too young. You don't have to do this. Dude, just give me that money, now. So finally, he gave it to me, and now my father and I can finally get out of here. Dude, I can't believe I did this. Now, I can't go back anymore. So, we're getting out of here, and escaping as fast as possible, because you can see that there's already a police officer coming after us. This is much worse than it looks. I'm very young, and there's already a police officer coming after me, but we're driving as fast as possible. But unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to work. My father is managing to get farther away from this police officer, which is very good, because this way, we'll finally be able to escape from him, but he won't stop following us. Dad, if you want to escape from this police officer, you have to accelerate more, because he's getting closer. Now, he stopped up ahead, and even got out armed. We can't go through here. So now, we're coming over here, and my father turned left, and started accelerating a lot. He hid the fact that his car was very fast, so the police officer wouldn't suspect it, and we could finally escape from here. So, we arrived at the campsite. It looks like this is where we're going to sleep tonight. So, he hid, and now he just got out of the car. He said, I'm going to teach you a lesson that you'll only understand in the future. Okay, tell me what that lesson is. But now, he's going to change the color of his car. Honestly, I don't know why he's doing this. Dude, why did you make the car red? I really don't understand. So, he got back into the car, and now we're finally getting out of here. He's going back to the city, but you shouldn't do that. It's literally dangerous to come back here. But now he turned right, and the police officer passed by here, but the police officer didn't stop. Actually, he kept going straight, and didn't suspect that we're criminals. I didn't need much time to understand why he did that. Actually, I understood it instantly. Now many years have passed, and now I'm leaving my school. I'm officially a student, and the people who are here have no idea what my job is. Now Bobby's cousin is going to go back home, because he has his own things to do. Meanwhile, I'm going to have to do my things, which honestly, are very good. I'm just waiting for my father to get here, and apparently, he's already coming. Now, we have this car, and we're both professional thieves. So, he arrived here to pick me up, and now, we're going to our next robbery. I work with him, because I've already gotten used to all of this, and we live in this mansion up here. It's a very nice house, which will be mine in the future, but for now, this house belongs to my father. He may be a very bad person, but he's a great father. Whenever I'm hungry, he makes my food. And now, I'm going up here to change my clothes, because we're going to commit some robberies. Now, I'm getting my clothes here. Now, I look like this. I really like to work in style. So now, I'm going to have to go downstairs because my father's food must be ready. Great, I just got here, and he put this hot dog on the table and just gave me my hot dog, and he's already eating it. Great, I'm going to try this hot dog. This is much better than it looks. My father makes great hot dogs. He said, son, this time, you're going to rob the grocery store. Dad, I can't do that. This grocery store is too big for one person. I definitely need your help. He said, one day, I'll be arrested. Then you'll have to rob places for me. Dad, it's more likely that I'll be arrested than you. I don't know why he has these negative thoughts when it's obvious that he's not going to be arrested. But now, I'm going to get into the car. I'm very afraid to do this because I've never done it before. Whenever we rob something, he's with me. But this time, I'm going to rob the grocery store alone. I'm arriving here with the gun that I made. Believe it or not, I'm the one who customized this gun. But now I want all the money. Now, he's looking at me and even laughing. He said, you would never fire that gun. I can't believe you said that. Now, I'm aiming this gun right here and I fired it. And now he just got scared and he's giving me all the money. But I know that's not everything. Now I need you to go back there because I'm going to break this thing. After all, I I want to get as much money as possible. Great, I managed to get this money. I knew there was more money, but this guy tried to hide it from me, and now he even hid. But now I just got back to the car. Dad, you can leave now, because I got everything I wanted. But this police officer is arriving here, and he's coming toward us very quickly. Dad, I don't know if we'll be able to escape from him, because he's very fast. He's much faster than our car. Now, my father is trying to escape from here. We're not going to be able to escape from him. This police officer is really fast. I think this is going to be the end for us. This police officer is coming after us. And dude, I don't know what to do anymore. We're going across the bridge. I don't think there's any way to escape. He said, son, jump out of the car and run away when I tell you to. But what are you talking about? Dude, I can't do that because you're my father. And even though we're in a terrible situation, we're going to escape from him together. Even though the situation is very difficult, we're going to escape from this police officer together. But now, he told me to get out, so I'm running here. And now my father is going up ahead, along with this police officer who went after him. This is much worse than it looks. It's only a matter of time before my father is arrested. Meanwhile, I'm running here because I don't know what to do. I shouldn't have chosen this kind of life for myself. Now, I don't know what to do anymore. But now I just arrived here, and Bobby's cousin is up ahead. I don't think he recognized me because of my outfit. He said, you look familiar. I'm lucky that he didn't recognize me. Now I'm getting out of here, and there's a bicycle in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to take this bicycle for myself so I can escape from here. I need to go back home immediately, because I'm sure that eventually, my father will come back here. I just have to wait for him. Now, it's already nighttime, and my father still hasn't returned. I don't know where he is, but he never came back here. I have no idea what happened to him. But now, I'm going up here to change my clothes, because I can't stay like this. Now I'm getting my normal clothes. I love looking like this. And now, I'm going to sleep until my father comes back, and I'm literally sleeping in his bed. Since he's not here, I don't think there's a problem, because he always gets very angry when I'm in his room. Now, it's already another day. Now I just woke up, and my father still hasn't returned. This definitely isn't normal. There's something very wrong happening here. Now I want to watch some television to see the news. So, this reporter just appeared here, and he has something very important to say. He said, the greatest criminal of all was arrested yesterday after a long police chase. This has to be a joke, right? Now they're showing the police chase. At one point, he stopped the car. He got out armed and started shooting at my father's car. He wouldn't stop shooting until my father's car was destroyed and couldn't move anymore. And it was at that moment that my father was arrested. My father even got out of the car and raised his hands, but at no point did he look at the police officer. Until the end, my father maintained his composure. After that, he was handcuffed and was taken to the police car over there. His situation is terrible, but I can pay the bail so he can get out of prison. So I'm leaving here, and I'm going to use the bicycle to get to the police station. So now, I'm finally arriving here at the police station, and after pedaling a lot, I got here, and I can see my father back there. Officer, I just want to know how much I need to pay for my father to be released, because he's being held here. I want him to be released immediately. He said he'll be transferred today to the maximum security prison, where he'll spend the rest of his life. Dude, you can't be telling the truth. This has to be a lie. I can't believe my father will be taken to the maximum security prison, and the strangest part is that he's not taking this seriously. Now it's already nighttime, and I'm even crying, because I'll never see my father again. Now my father is being taken through here, but he stopped, and now he's looking at me. I want to know what he has to say. You can see that he's up here, and he wants to say something. This is literally the last time I'm seeing my father. He said, son, follow a different path. Don't be like your father. And now he just got into the helicopter, and he'll be taken to a maximum security prison. So, this helicopter just flew away, and it's going very far away. I'll never see my father again in my life, but I'm going to do the last thing he asked me to do, which is to stop being a criminal. But I don't know how I'm going to support my house this way. I definitely have to be a criminal, otherwise I won't be able to pay my bills. So, many years have passed, I'm already an adult, and I dream of becoming a police officer, but I remember that my father was arrested a long time ago. Right after that, a tow truck arrived, which came to take my father's car, and after he managed to tow my father's car, he put it in a museum. I have to recover that car now, because it belongs to my family. So, I'm coming here to formally file a report. Officer, someone stole my father's car and put the car in a museum. You can't let that happen. He said, I don't want to help you, even though I can. I can't believe you don't want to help me. I think I'll only be able to recover that car if, one day, I become a police officer and take that car back for myself. So, now I'm already training to do that, and when I'm ready, I'm going to take the test to finally become a police officer. Now a few days have passed, and I'm ready to take this test. So, I just arrived here, and he's calling me to come over. So, I'm following him. This test will be very important. Now, I'm going to have to go down here, and now I'm going to the first test. I have to hit this target in every position. So, it's up ahead, and I just hit it. Now it moved back, and I hit it again. This is way too easy. Now it's moving back over there, and I hit it again. And the best part is that I hit it right in the middle. He said, great, now let's go to the final test. Okay, this test is going to be difficult, but I'll definitely be able to do it. I have to hit only the criminals, but not all the targets are criminals. The targets that have this red thing are criminals, and the targets that don't have this red thing are innocent people. So, I'm ready to start this. Great, now it started. This is very difficult. Dude, what happened? This is the most difficult challenge of all. Dude, I don't know what to do. Everything here is completely bugged. Was it supposed to be like this? He's looking at me and simply shook his head. He said, "You seem good enough to me. Now, you're officially a police officer." Now I'm leaving here, and there's only one thing I want to do, which is to recover that car. So, I'm arriving up ahead. I didn't understand why the car's nitro comes out from up here. This is really strange, but now I just arrived here, and apparently, he's not here. Actually, he stood up. "You have to remove this car from here now, because it doesn't belong to you," he said. "And what are you going to do if I don't? If you don't remove this car from here, I'm literally going to arrest you." And now, he got very scared. I knew that eventually I would recover my father's car. So, I'm going back up here and I'm going to turn this car into something cool. With the lessons my father taught me, I changed the color of my car to white because it's going to be my police car. And now I'm going to use his car for good. You can see that there's a car coming here at high speed and I have to go after it. I simply can't let him get away. Now, I'm going after him as fast as possible and I'm even using the nitro to catch up to him. Dude, you're not going to be able to escape from me. But he started accelerating a lot and he's starting to get away. I can't let that happen. Now, I'm accelerating even more and I'm stopping his car. But it's very difficult to stop this criminal. Now he just jumped off this ramp. He wasn't very smart. Now his car is completely destroyed, and I'll easily be able to arrest him. Now I landed on my feet, and you're under arrest for the crimes you committed. Now it's already nighttime, and someone is knocking on the door. Okay, I'm going downstairs to see who it is, but apparently, it's my father. "How did you manage to come back?" He said. "I escaped." And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, all you have to do is become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.